Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, YouTube viewers. This is Ali again, basically responding to a video posted by Peter. Hey, Peter. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the kind compliments. I also appreciate the fact that you're willing to discuss rather than, accuse and not discuss. I appreciate that. Um, in response to what we're discussing here, I think we need to take one step back and really define what we mean when we talk about God and love. When a Muslim says that God is most loving, we don't mean that in the beginning God was love. We mean that God is most loving to His creation, and in Islam, what we say is that the 99 attributes that we have describes God to His creation. Okay. Um, in Christianity, you guys believe that God is love, without, that God is equal to love. And I think, this is where we're butting heads in theology because, for you, the understanding is that that God has to have the triune being in order to create the perfect love, which is like you rightly said, a verb. And I don't think that when you speak of from the dictionary definition that you read to me and everything like that, basically when you speak with most Christians, and I'm not sure if I'm getting that from you or not, but when you speak to most Christians, they say God is love. Okay, so my question is, are you saying that God is an action? And I don't think that's what you're really pointing towards. I don't think that's what you're saying, but that is what most when you speak to most Christians, that's what they say, that God is love. And I guess my question to you is, like, what do you define for God and love? Do you define God is love? Because if you're saying that God is love, you're basically saying God is an action, right? From using your dictionary definition. Right? And again, if God is an action, then there's something missing. I think there really truly is something missing. And also the argument that you said that for Allah having the potential for love, it comes back full circle when you talk about forgiveness, that Jesus decided to take the sin of man, decided to come on earth and take the sin of man. Because he had the potential to take that sin of man, right? So it comes back again full circle to saying that if God is love, why can't He have the potential for love, as Jesus has the potential to take to take the to pay for our sins, as the chapter that you quoted from the Bible basically talks to that effect, that God, Jesus had decided to come on earth to absolve our sins and all these other things, but that was before the creation of man, right? Because that's what we were talking about. So if that's the case, then Jesus's purpose was there. Jesus, the great absolver of sin. For layman's speech. Can't the same argument that you're using here be exactly the same argument that I use for Allah and love? I mean, it's exactly the same thing. I think in speaking from that perspective, if we again we can't accept it for one thing and not accept it for another. So I think that's that again. I think I hit on the main points that I really wanted to discuss. The first thing is that our definition of God and love are two different. It's two different things. A Muslim definition is that God is most loving, and a Christian definition is God is love. And again, the question that I asked was, are we saying that God is an action? And that is kind of where I want to leave this video. Again, I appreciate the fact that you're willing to have a dialogue and discuss, and that shows me that we're both willing to learn from each other. And again, sorry I'm not as good as you with coding of scriptures and all these other things. I'm not, like I said, before, I'm not a scholar of any sort. As a matter of fact, I'm just learning more about my religion daily, and it's from discussions like this that forces me to go in and get some more information. So I appreciate that. And again, I look forward to getting to know you better. And again, I accept I appreciate the fact that you're willing to discuss and have dialogue with me. And may the one true God, whoever He is, guide us to the truth and keep us on that path. So, with that said, peace and blessings to you and your family, and to the rest of everyone listening to this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.